6. Raising the Titanic. The Titanic, a tragic icon of maritime history, continues to rest on the ocean floor as an enduring reminder of its catastrophic sinking in 1912. Despite persistent imaginations and technological advances, there are compelling reasons why the Titanic will forever remain submerged in its watery grave. One of the main reasons lies in the ship's compromised structural integrity. The exposed steel on the upper bow, which was once part of the vessel's majestic superstructure, has grown brittle over time. Even the most ambitious engineering efforts would falter in attempting to lift this weakened steel using cranes, as noted by Daniel Stone in his work Sinkable: Obsession, the Deep Sea, and the Shipwreck of the Titanic. Additionally, the mud surrounding the Titanic acts as a treacherous deep-sea quicksand that has effectively anchored the ship to the seafloor for a century. The ship's interaction with the elements and the ocean's currents has also resulted in the formation of rusticles, fragile formations resembling stalactites that continue to weaken the Titanic's structure. The Titanic's historical significance and the profound loss of life represents a crucial role in its preservation. Approximately 1,500 lives were tragically lost in the disaster, and the shipwreck serves as a maritime memorial. The US government and Britain have jointly agreed to uphold the Titanic's status as a memorial site, guided by the Agreement Concerning the Shipwrecked Vessel RMS Titanic. As a result, the wreckage is treated with reverence, and efforts to raise it are viewed as potentially disturbing the resting place of those who perished. In addition, ethical considerations have arisen due to the potential presence of human remains within the wreckage. While some argue that the passage of time and the corrosion effects of saltwater and marine life have likely led to the decomposition of these remains, the matter remains contentious. Renowned filmmaker James Cameron, who's explored the site himself, claims to have encountered no human remains, but still, debates persist. Descendants of the Titanic victims and survivors view the wreck as a sacred site, further cementing its role as a memorial rather than an object for salvage. Technological and financial challenges compound the unlikelihood of raising the Titanic. Ambitious plans have been proposed since engineer Charles Smith's 1914 concept of using electromagnetic cables to lift the ship, something that was estimated to cost $1.5 million back then. Adjusted for inflation, this would amount to roughly $45 million today. Comparatively, the salvage of the partially submerged Costa Concordia in 2013 cost a staggering $800 million. Considering the Titanic's complete submersion and weakened state, the technical complexity and financial burden of any such endeavor would be insurmountable. While some artifacts have been recovered from the wreckage's debris field, strict regulations and ethical considerations guide salvage efforts. Despite these, though, the Titanic's exposure to air can have detrimental effects on its preservation. The process of raising even a portion of the ship, as seen with the big piece of the Titanic's hull that was raised in 1998, involves intricate conservation efforts to prevent rapid deterioration due to the shift from a low-oxygen environment to one rich in oxygen. The Titanic's fate as a submerged relic is irrevocably tied to its deteriorated structure, historical significance, ethical implications, and monumental challenges associated with any salvage attempts. 5. Deep sea mapping. In May 2023, a groundbreaking achievement unveiled an unprecedented view of the Titanic, one of history's most iconic shipwrecks. Using advanced technology developed by Magellan Limited, a pioneering deep-sea mapping company, scientists have crafted the first-ever full-size digital scan of the Titanic. Situated 12,500 feet, 3,810 meters underwater, and 400 nautical miles, 741 kilometers off Newfoundland's coast, the Titanic's enormous size and remote location have hindered comprehensive examination until now. The digital twin offers an exact replica of the entire wreck, including the bow and stern sections that separated upon sinking, as well as the expansive 3x5 mile, 5x8 kilometer debris field. This photorealistic 3D model, according to Gerhard Seifert, a 3D capture specialist, allows unprecedented insights into the ship's entirety. Former limitations capturing the wreck's immense scale and intricate details have now been overcome. Jeremy Wyrick, director of the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's Ocean Exploration Program, who's visited the site, emphasizes the immense challenges of exploring the Titanic's depth, darkness, and dimensions. The new imagery offers a compelling sense of scale, complementing previous lower-tech attempts at depicting the wreck. The project involved deploying submersibles named Romeo and Juliet to capture scans of every part of the wreck site, adhering to regulations prohibiting physical contact. The resulting dataset, generating 16 terabytes of data, along with over 715,000 still images and 4K video footage, constitutes a remarkable milestone in underwater exploration. Experts in both Titanic history and deep-sea exploration praise this achievement, foreseeing its potential to unravel lingering mysteries surrounding the Titanic and contribute to the study of other underwater sites. The model is deemed a game-changer by Park Stevenson, a longtime Titanic explorer and analyst, indicating its transformative role in the future of underwater exploration. The digital twin also carries immense value in marine archaeology, offering insights into the preservation of shipwrecks like the Titanic, especially as it serves as a maritime memorial site. The lessons learned from its deterioration and the impact of visits could shape strategies for the preservation of other wrecks worldwide. Ultimately, the unveiling of the digital twin is more than just an advancement in Titanic research. It's a pivotal moment, marking a transition from the current generation of Titanic exploration to the next. This technological leap fosters new ways of understanding history and ocean exploration, and has the potential to inspire future generations to delve into the mysteries of the deep. What other underwater sites would you like there to be 3D models made of? Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, subscribe to the channel. 4. Cold War secret revealed. In July 2023, Business Insider shed light on the intriguing backstory of the discovery of the Titanic wreckage, which was deemed a remarkable maritime achievement at the time. The ship's wreckage, lying deep beneath the Atlantic Ocean, has captured the world's imagination since its tragic sinking in 1912. However, it wasn't until 1985 that the technology and circumstances aligned to locate and explore the iconic ship. During that pivotal year, renowned American oceanographer Robert Ballard, in collaboration with French oceanographer Jean-Louis Michel, unexpectedly stumbled upon the Titanic while on a mission to find two lost nuclear submarines, the USS Scorpion and the USS Thresher. Ballard, a Navy officer, had secured funding from the U.S. Navy in 1982 to develop advanced submersible technology to locate the Titanic. And to justify the funding, the Navy mandated that the mission primarily focus on the missing submarines, which had sunk in 1963 and 1968, making them the only nuclear submarines the Navy had lost. The Navy's initial intention was to employ Ballard's new submersible technology to investigate the submerged submarines and ascertain whether external forces were responsible for their sinking. Only if time permitted and the submarine's fate was clarified could Ballard's team explore the Titanic. The ship's discovery occurred by chance, with only 12 days left in the mission. Ballard followed a hunch that the ship had broken in two upon sinking, leaving a debris trail. This strategy proved successful, leading to the Titanic's remarkable rediscovery. The Navy, however, became anxious about the public attention that might reveal the true nature of the mission, fearing that Ballard's endeavors to locate the Titanic could be uncovered. But public focus on the Titanic's legendary story conveniently averted such suspicions. Years later, in 2008, Ballard publicly disclosed the dual purpose of the mission, unveiling that the expedition's primary goal was to locate the missing submarines. He shared this revelation in his book, The Discovery of the Titanic, providing insights into the complexities of the mission and the excitement of the discovery. The finding of the Titanic, initially concealed within the context of searching for lost submarines, stands as a testament to the interplay of history, technology, and chance. It emphasizes the intricate and often unexpected ways in which human endeavors can intersect, ultimately leading to the uncovering of hidden treasures beneath the ocean's depths. 3. Lost treasures. Speaking of treasure, did you know that there was an estimated $200 million worth of valuables that were lost to time in the sinking of the Titanic? In 1912, the Titanic, advertised as unsinkable, met its tragic end by colliding with an immense iceberg, claiming over 1,500 lives and consigning numerous treasures to the ocean depths. And remarkably, even after 111 years, ongoing exploration continues to uncover new artifacts from the historic shipwreck. Among these discoveries is an extraordinary gold necklace featuring a tooth from the megalodon, a massive extinct shark species that once grew up to 60 feet, 18.2 meters in length, far surpassing even the largest modern great white sharks. This remarkable find, captured in images taken by Magellan Limited in June of 2023, showcases the potential for 3D digital scans to preserve artifacts in their underwater context. The Titanic sinking also saw the loss of 5 Steinway pianos, which were securely fastened to the ship's floors. Despite years of submersion, remnants of these pianos likely endure, reflecting Steinway & Sons' long legacy of crafting prized instruments. An 1814 painting titled La Circassienne au Bain by Mary Joseph Blondel, valued at $3 million today, also met its demise on the Titanic. Depicting a nude woman bathing in an ancient setting, the artwork remains one of the most valuable items believed to have sunk with the ship. Compensation claims made by survivors following the tragedy shed light on the diverse range of lost possessions. Among the sought-after items was a rare pink diamond valued at $20,000, belonging to Mrs. Charlotte M. Cardezza. Such diamonds, incredibly scarce and exorbitantly priced today, represent a fraction of the personal treasures consigned to the ocean depths. A unique artifact with a cinematic link to the Titanic is a vintage 1912 Renault car, believed to have belonged to William Carter, a survivor of the disaster. Housed at Illinois' Volvo Museum, this automobile is the sole known car to have been on the Titanic during its ill-fated journey. While it remains uncertain whether the car can be salvaged after a century submerged in salt water, it serves as a powerful symbol of the tragedy. Despite the passage of time, the Titanic's watery grave continues to yield priceless artifacts that offer glimpses into the lives and times of those aboard this iconic ship. 2. The Last Survivor. Milvina Dean's connection to the Titanic began at just 9 weeks old, when she, her parents, and her older brother embarked on the ill-fated voyage in 1912. As the youngest passenger aboard, her presence on the Titanic was the result of unforeseen circumstances. Originally slated for a different ship, the family's plans shifted due to a coal strike, leading them to board the Titanic. Bound for Kansas City, Missouri to join her father's cousin, the Dean family's journey took a tragic turn on April 14, 1912, when the Titanic struck an iceberg. Milvina, her mother, and her 2-year-old brother survived, but her father was among the many who perished during the tragedy. Milvina made a bold statement in 2002, suggesting that her father's intuition about the ship's collision may have saved their lives. The family found refuge on Lifeboat 10 and were eventually rescued by the RMS Carpathia, while her father was among the victims who didn't make it onto lifeboats. Surviving the ordeal, Milvina, along with her brother, received education support from the Titanic Relief Fund. The White Star Line, which owned the Titanic, initially evaded responsibility for the disaster, but later offered compensation to the victims' families. Milvina, who only learned the full extent of the disaster at age 8, dedicated her life to sharing her unique story. She participated in Titanic exhibitions, spoke at schools, and met with the public to keep the memory of the tragedy alive. Milvina's reluctance to watch movies about the Titanic due to the connection with her father's fate showcased the emotional complexity of her experience. In her later years, Milvina auctioned off Titanic memorabilia to cover expenses, receiving support from Titanic director James Cameron and its stars, Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. She passed away in 2009 at the age of 97, becoming the last living survivor of the Titanic's sinking. Her ashes were scattered at Southampton docks, the point of departure for the ship's fateful journey in 1912. Milvina's life became a testament to the enduring impact of the Titanic's tragic legacy, a reminder of the lives lost and the stories that persist across generations. 1. Mystery solved. Beneath the depths of the North Atlantic Ocean, where the Titanic's colossal wreck lies, a captivating revelation has emerged that adds an intriguing layer to the enigma. Recent reports from CNN highlight that the Titanic's presence at the ocean's floor, fragmented into 2 parts, is not the sole secret concealed in its watery grave. An enigmatic sonar blip, detected almost 3 decades ago, has led to an astonishing discovery that transcends the boundaries of expectation. P.H. Narjolet, a seasoned submersible pilot and explorer of the Titanic's mysteries, originally identified the sonar blip through echo-sounding equipment in 1996. Yet, the origins of this signal remain shrouded in mystery. In a daring expedition in early 2022, Nargeolet, accompanied by a team of 4 researchers, ventured to the coordinates of the blip to unveil the curious object it represented. The magnitude of the blip led Nargeolet to anticipate a potential shipwreck, only to stumble upon an extraordinary rocky reef adorned with diverse volcanic formations. This newfound ecosystem thrives with life, including lobsters, deep-sea fish, sponges, and ancient coral species, some potentially dating back thousands of years. Murray Roberts, a distinguished professor of applied marine biology and ecology at the University of Edinburgh, commented on the profound implications of this discovery. He noted that this intricate ecosystem holds distinct fauna that diverge from the conventional inhabitants of the abyssal ocean, rendering it biologically captivating. The term abyssal plain denotes the ocean floor's expanse at depths ranging from around 9,843 to 13,123 feet, 3,000 to 4,000 meters, covering a significant 60% of the Earth's surface. Historically, it was viewed as a barren, featureless, and muddy seabed, one that lacked structure. However, rocky formations sporadically observed on the plain have intrigued scientists, and the recent revelation near the Titanic's vicinity by Roberts and his team suggests that such features might be more prevalent than previously presumed. Beyond its captivating beauty, this newfound rocky terrain holds clues to another long-standing mystery: the remarkable distances sponges and corals traverse across the ocean floor. Traditionally, the lack of solid surfaces within the muddy environment posed a conundrum for their growth and reproduction. But the emergence of these rocky stepping stones might offer an explanation. The researchers, presently engrossed in the analysis of images and videos from their dive, are poised to share their findings with the scientific community. Roberts envisions connecting this revelation with a broader initiative, the I-Atlantic Project, to deepen understanding and safeguard the delicate ecosystem within the newfound reef. Amidst these revelations, an intriguing mystery remains: another sonar blip adjacent to the Titanic, awaiting identification in a future expedition. As Nargeolet embarks on further explorations, the mysteries of the deep sea continue to captivate and enthrall. Supported by OceanGate Expeditions and their foundation, which played a pivotal role in funding Nargeolet's recent dive, the exploration saga goes on. Are there any other mysteries about the Titanic that have yet to be solved? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.